Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. It is game number 61 tonight. The Montreal Canadiens are in L.A. To take on the Kings. And so it should be a good game. It's back-to-back situation. So tonight they're playing the Kings. Tomorrow it's the Anaheim Ducks. And tomorrow is the trade deadline. So far, nothing new. I just checked before I came on here. For the Habs anyway. There's a whole long list of trades. There's a lot of trades. I'm doing a tomorrow at 2 to 4. We're doing a trade deadline show. I've got something special. I hope. I've written a poem which includes all the trades. So one verse for each trade that happened and in the order that they happened. And anyways, I hope you guys will join us for that. And I'm going to debut that tomorrow. Let's see what else we got. I'm going to be doing I got a little bit of game day news, not that much at all, really. And I'm going to be doing a game preview. I'll have the lineups for tonight, and I'll have this little thing here. It's the Guess the Score contest. If you guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game, and you can pick that guy from either team, you will win that the cash prize if you're the first one in the chat with that guess. Directly into your bank account via Interact. There you go. We haven't had a winner in a little bit, so hopefully somebody will win. Good luck to everybody, and you have to guess in the chat, and that's the only place I look for the guesses. That's it. All right, let's see who's here, and then we'll get into this. It's going to be a long next 30 hours for me, by the way. Yeah. Okay. Mary Jo. Hey, Mary Jo. 3-2 Kings. Kempe. Is it Adrian? Adrian Kempe with the first goal. Oh, she says she'll be asleep by the time the show starts. She's in England. Might get to see the third period depending on when she wakes up. Awesome. Jason LaRose. 5-3 Kings. Kempe first goal. Okay. Awesome. Not the same guess. Guru. Hey, Guru. 4-3 Habs. Dano first goal. L.A. Okay, sorry. I'm good thing you put that there. Lucas, hey Lucas, 4-1 L.A. Raphael Harvey. It didn't come out. Raphael Harvey Pinard, that's his last name, with the first goal. Standman, 5-2 Kings. Deno first goal. Awesome. I have a guess. I'll give you the guess. I won't wait. I'm going 4-2 L.A. And I'm going to give the first goal to Guryanov. He came so close last time. Why not for Montreal? I think he would love to score a goal really early and everything and all that. So I'm going to go with that. Bob, sorry, not feeling it tonight. Apologize. Bob Canada in the room. Ricky, don't lose that number. That's an old song. Greetings and salutations, my friend. Back to you. Same to you. All right. So tomorrow, also, I'm going, if you guys are up early enough or able to do this during the day, I'm going to be on the Habs and Dabs podcast at 1. So probably for about a half hour or so. And then I'll be off that and then on to our own trade deadline. They're doing a trade deadline show from noon to 4. So because the deadline ends at 3. So we're going to be on from 2 to 4 on ours, because an hour before the deadline and an hour after the deadline, and there's going to be trades still that are announced afterwards. So we're doing that. Hopefully you guys can join us for that. What else do I got? Okay, so Joel Edmondson is a game time decision tonight, but leaning towards that he's going to play. So he should be back in the lineup tonight. Jonathan Kovacevic will be the healthy scratch if that is the case. It's a showcase for a trade. Let's just be honest. It's right. They want him out there. It looks like there's interest in Eddie. Some sources saying that Eddie is going to be moved by tomorrow. So we'll see. Habs might go with 11 forwards, 7 defensemen if Edmondson is in, just in case. I guess he's can't do the whole game. I guess that's the reason why. And that's all the game day news I got for you. So we got about 10 minutes before I got to do the preview. So whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm good for that. I literally got nothing else. Quiet day for the Habs. I'm wondering if tomorrow will be the same. I don't know. I have a feeling there's a lot of trades happened already. Montreal's got some options if they're going to be moved, it'll be tomorrow. Obviously, it can't go beyond that. But so, it could be an interesting day tomorrow, and it could be just totally boring. I hope not, because if it's totally boring, going to be a long 2 hours talking about nothing new. But there's been a lot of trades. I don't have all of the trades listed. I've got the ones that for me, I think, they're significant enough to mention. That's the ones I've got in my poem and that I've listed to talk about tomorrow. And whatever else happens, there was an interesting thing with Max Domi, and it was announced that he's moved to the Dallas Stars for, I forget exactly what, but one of them was a second round pick without saying what year, right? And then I'm going on the tracker to see if they got it listed. No, go back to then they kind of had it listed, and then they don't have it listed, and apparently, I don't know, it's on hold. Max Domi's held out of the game tonight, so the trade hasn't gone through. So I don't know, weird. So there's just that news. I don't know what else. ABL just got home from the Q game. Cape Breton beat Bathurst 4-1. You take 5-2 Habs. And Jimmy Carson, who has retired, so we'll figure out what your replacement is. JFed, 5-1 L.A., Kopitar first goal. Bob says, I also heard on Sportsnet that there is some talk about Drouin being traded tomorrow. There is apparently a little bit of interest in Drouin. What does that mean? Probably, if what I had read is probably it's for future considerations. So basically, take Drouin. I mean, that's if it's for futures. Otherwise, you're looking at a 6th or a 7th round pick, probably. That's the best you could. I do it often enough. Every now and then, it's just I don't have it in me. I don't know why. How bizarre was that? Quick got dealt to Vegas today after being traded to Columbus yesterday. Yeah. Well, you know what? Am I giving it away? Okay, so I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read this because I want people to hear my thing. This is what I wrote about in my poem about Jonathan Quick. He gets 2 mentions. I got one on this page. Okay, so this is from my poem about the trades. First, I got to find it. Here. The Kings got Korpisalo and Gavrikov, and a Gavrikov named Victor. The Jackets got Jonathan Quick and 2 picks. Can the Jackets make him quicker? Okay, so then a bunch of whatever. So here, back to Jonathan Quick, who wasn't really happy to be going to Columbus, a team that's really crappy. So the Jackets call up Vegas. Can you take Quick? Let me explain. Vegas says, we'll be happy to if 50% you do retain. Columbus says, yep, we'll do that. Thanks for taking Quick. Send us Michael Hutchinson and a 2025 7th round pick. So, yeah, that's what happened. He got traded to Columbus. Wasn't happy. It was reported he wasn't happy about it. And then they traded him to Vegas, where I'm sure he'll be a little happier, I guess. Anyway, I just you heard some of my poem. Tune in tomorrow for the whole thing. All right, where was I? Oh, BL, you're getting 25 centimeters, man. Winter's always not over there till way after us. So, yeah, I don't envy you. That's for sure. We're supposed to be getting on Saturday 15 centimeters. So maybe it's moving this way, east to west, instead of the other way it usually does, because we're getting on Saturday. Hey, Harry, how you doing, man? 5-3 Habs. Quick. Wait a minute. No, really. Kopitar opens the scoring. Quick. Okay. You were going to say Jonathan Quick. I got you. Looks like the Senators are going to spoil Patrick Kane's debut at Madison Square Garden. Sens up 5-3 late in the third. Yep. Sens get, if you haven't heard, they got Jacob Chikrin. And for like 3 draft picks. What? True, BL, you haven't updated who your goal scorer is. If you expect me to guess, it's not going to be accurate. I can tell you that straight up. All right, so a few more minutes and I'll go do the preview. So whatever you guys want to talk about, we're going to talk about it. Fiala. All right. You got to come up with a new line because that one's starting to wear. All right, so nobody wants to talk. Give it a thumbs up if you're having a good time. And since nobody's talking, let's go right to the preview and then we'll talk after. All right, the preview for this game. The 26-30-4 Montreal Canadiens are in L.A. What is it? The capital of movies. The movie capital. How do you say it? Movie capital of the world. And the 34-20, the 34-20-8. King. It's gonna be one of those nights, guys. I don't know my mouth. I had to watch this game. Game is at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Start at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. As always during the week, TSN2 in English, RDS in French, and over there, Bally Sports West. And online, NHL 66. Okay, season series, they beat us on December 10th in Montreal, 4-2. And if you go by my guess, they're going to do it again, this time in L.A. Last 10 record, Montreal 6-4-0, and they won their last game. And the Kings are 6-2-2, and they won their last game. Home and away. Montreal's away. They're 12-15-3 on the road, and the Kings are 17-9-2 at home. Tail of the tape, scoring chances for percentage, 44% even for Montreal, 29th, 52.2% for the Kings. That's 10th in the league. Goals per game, 2.70 for Montreal, 27th, 3.31 for the Kings, 11th. Goals against per game, 3.58 for Montreal, 26th, and 3.39 for the Kings, 22nd. Now, when you look at that, though, got to remember, they've had a trouble. Quick has had some of the worst stats, goals above, saves above, whatever that stat is. He's like on the bottom of the league. They needed a defenseman. They needed a goalie, and they got that in Korpisalo. They got a Gavrikov. It's an upgrade. They're probably going to be a little bit tougher to score against. Power play percentage, 16.5% for Montreal, 30th, 25.6% for the Kings, second in the league. PK percentage, 74% even for Montreal, 28th, 75.7%. That's 24th for the Kings. So maybe, power play goal or two could happen tonight. And they beat us once, so they're 1-0. We're 0-1-0 this year, head-to-head. Face-off percentage, Montreal's 49.3% at the dot this year, 20th in the league, 52.7% for the Kings, 6th, of course, because Danault's over there. Shots on goal allowed and shots on goal 4 per game. Shots on goal 4, 28 even for Montreal and 32.2 for the Kings, and allowed 33.8 for Montreal, 28.4 for the Kings. Goalies tonight is going to be Jake Allen tonight. He's going to get his second start in a row. 14, 18, and 2, 335 goals against, 897 save percentage, 1 shutout. And on the other side, it's probably going to be Copley because I think I saw that Korpisalo is going to be the backup tonight. So Copley's 18, 4, and 2, 282 goals against, 899 save percentage, 1 shutout. Player, unless it's another goalie and Copley's injured, I don't know. Players to watch over the last 5 for points: Matheson with 5 for Montreal, Kopitar with 7 for the Kings. Goals: Nick Suzuki with 3 and Kopitar with 6 for the Kings. Matheson 3 assists for Montreal as well. Jersey has 3 for the Kings. Plus minus: Nick Suzuki plus 6 and Kopitar plus 4. Team leaders, goals: Caulfield still with 26, and Adrian Kempe with 28 for the Kings. Suzuki 47 points for Montreal, and Fiala 64 for the Kings. Time on ice: Matheson for Montreal 23-36, and Doughty for the Kings 26-18. And wins: Jake Allen with 14 for Montreal, and Copley with 18 for the Kings. Bottom 10 standings, the bottom 10. From 10 down, Detroit's moved into the bottom 10. St. Louis, Philadelphia, Montreal, Vancouver, Arizona, San Jose, Anaheim, Chicago, and Columbus. I think Columbus, I don't know, they're going to be bad the rest of the way. They're really going to be bad. And I said it a while back when someone asked me in the chat, who do I think is going to be on the bottom? It's Columbus. And I said Columbus. I mean, Chicago's right there, but it's going to be a hell of a fight for the bottom between those two teams. Let's put it that way. LA's top 5 scoring. Fiala, 21 goals, 43 assists, 64 points. Kopitar, 24 goals, 33 assists, 57 points. Kempe, 28 goals, 18 assists, 46 points. Phil Deneau, 15 goals, 28 assists, 43 points. And Victor Arvidsson, 18 goals, 23 assists, 41 points. Top 5 for Montreal. Nick Suzuki, 20 goals, 27 assists, 47 points. Caulfield, 26 goals, 10 assists, 36 points. Doc, 12 goals, 23 assists, 35 points. And who knows when those... Well, Caulfield's won't change, but is Doc coming back or not? It's anybody's guess. Dvorak, 10 goals, 17 assists, 27 points. And Hoffman, 9 goals, 16 assists, 25 points. LA's lines tonight. Kopitar between Byfield and Kempe. Deneau centering Fiala and Arvidsson. Lizotte in between Iafallo and Velarde. Kupari in between Grundstrom and Kaliev. Anderson and Doughty as the first pair. Durzi and Roy. Second pair, Gavrikov and Walker. Third pair, Copley starting. And Habs lines unchanged, except for, very big, if Edmondson's in, he's on the third pairing. And if they go, I don't know who of a forward would be taken off if they go with 11 forwards. But we'll read it here. Suzuki, Hoffman, Guryanov, Drouin, Harvey Pinard, Anderson, Dvorak, Pitlick, Ulanen, Tierney, Pizzetta, Belzile, Matheson and Barron, Gouli and Savard, Harris and Edmondson, Kovacevic as the healthy scratch, and Jake Allen with the start. And there you go. That's the preview. We got lots of time to talk about stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Where was I? Somewhere over here. Ottawa stays hot, beats the Rangers 5-2. That's tonight. Oh, okay. Or 5-3. Bill says, good news, Calgary won, Toronto nothing. Derek Brassard scored 2 goals tonight in his 1,000th game. I saw that just before coming on here. I've got the Bruins Sabres game on here now, says Bob. The Bruins announcer said the Bruins just broke the Habs record of fastest team to 100 points. That's possible. They may break the Habs points record, but what they won't break is that actual record of when the Habs went 68 and 12. They won't break that because those 12 were ties. And when you do it now, if it was 12, that would be overtime losses, and there's no way. So they're not going to match Montreal, but the fastest to 100 points is very possible. They didn't hurt themselves today by getting Tyler Bertuzzi, although Taylor Hall is out on LTIR. But there you go. Hang on a second. Huzu says the Bet99 Ottawa Senators solidify their status as the yellowest team in history with Watson's hit. Was it tonight? Yeah, apparently it looks like he's going to get suspended for that. I saw it not long ago on Twitter. Late one tonight, Quinn. Hey, Quinn. No worries, man. No worries. A lot of people won't be awake, but I'll be here doing this. I'll be here as always. Hey, Daryl Adams. 2-1 Habs, Suzuki first goal. When the Habs had that record, it included ties, so there should be an asterisk on the Bruins getting 100 points quicker. That's a good point. No, that's a good point because it's true. They're getting the loser points. But, as I said when I mentioned it a while back, that they're going to just sweep that under the rug, that kind of stuff. So there you go. It happened. Oh, true, BL. They also gave Pasternak 8 years, 11.25, I think, as the AAV. So it's like an $89.6 million a contract. Dax flu, that spread to his lower body still has him on the missing list. Yeah, it's not how it was. It's the flu that was how the lower body injury presented, apparently. Which I mean, anyways, whatever it is. Don't know. He got it from that weather balloon that they shot down over Canada. Habs may lose. This is Billy Bishop. Hey, Billy. But microdosing is always a win. Right on, brother. Right on. Andrew. He says, hello, Rick. Habs brethren. Hey, Andrew. How's it going, man? The new fella scores tonight. He played well with Suzuki last game, 5 shots. Yeah, he had 5 chances. Might have had more shots at net anyway. Yeah, I've got him for the first goal. Well, where is it? Yeah, I've got 4-2 Kings because I think the Kings are going to win. But I got Guryanov with the first goal. All right. So, yeah, keep up with the questions or the comments, and we'll keep going. I got about still a lot of time, like 18 minutes to go before I gotta run. I don't even really gotta run because it's like late already. Fed my animals already. But gotta get ready for the next for the show. Gotta get ready. 1 for the money, 2 for the show. Rick's gotta get ready. Come on, let's go. The new fella score. Oh, I read that. I'm not gonna read comments I already read. Anyway, I'm it's gonna be a long day. I've got well, this one's on now, but say before this show started, it's 6 shows in the next 24 hours. What are you gonna do? Ottawa stole Chikrin from the Coyotes. I mean, really, right? For 3 draft picks. I got it in my my poem. It's like crazy. $20 people in the room. Let's get some thumbs up if you're having a good time. I'm kind of boring tonight. I admit that. But still, give a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Habs got a tough stretch. Incoming schedule is tank friendly. Yeah, but look at the last 4 or 5 games. They won a couple that who'd have thunk it. So I don't know. This team, they're not looking to lose. So they're gonna try. They've been winning. They've been playing well. I don't know what to say. You gotta think that losses are about to mount, but I don't know. Rangers stole Kane from Chicago? I don't know about that. I mean, he's a rental. I don't know. Maybe he signs in New York. I don't know. But I don't know. What would you expect them to give up for him? I had heard going in that it wasn't going to be a huge haul for Patrick Kane, and I don't remember why. And whoever had written that was right. That's all I can say. I can't remember who wrote that, but it was one of the writers out there. Harry, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Do me a favor, send me an email, in the email, just so that when I go on, I'll remember, and because I might forget by the time I'm done here tonight. But absolutely, Harry, glad to have you aboard. It's kind of the more the merrier, because I don't think it's going to be hugely, I don't think it's going to be hugely busy as far as trades go, but you never know. It's just that most of the big names, they're all gone. Kane is a rental. Chikrin, is it 1 or 2 seasons after this? So I know Chikrin's not a rental, but Kane is. I think Kane is a rental. Awesome, Harry. Glad to be around to have you on. going to be It's going to be interesting. I'm going to be a bit tired, but oh well. Okay, so another about 15 minutes to go. Whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm hoping for a good game tonight in L.A. They had a good one, the last one, so let's see if they can. Yeah, I know everybody. We want them to lose. I don't know. I don't really want them to lose. I do and I don't. But yeah, Matt is at work Friday afternoon, so it's not a question of whether he's tired or not. He's just not able to be there. That's why. Same thing with tonight. Don't bother asking. It's a 10:30 start. Matt gets up like at 5:30 in the morning. He's not going to be on the show tonight. Nor would I expect him to be. Billy says, fish in a barrel. Rick, any predictions from Kent, who is getting moved from the Habs at the deadline? About who is? No, I have not. No, there's no indication of anything. The only thing is, it looks like Eddie's going to get moved. I mean, I think that's the reason why. Who was it that was reporting it too? I don't know if it was LeBrun or Eric Engels saying that there's interest. One of the teams interested want to see him play first. He's playing. It looks like he's playing. So apparently there's interest. I think out of either 2 or 3 teams are still interested in him. Good point, Harry. Some of these guys could be their last games as a Hab tonight. You're right. Although really, it's looking like only Eddie and Drouin, which is not going to make you happy as Drouin, but it seems there is a little bit of interest in Drouin. So the Blue Jackets posted a tribute to the career of Jonathan Quick, only undefeated goalie in their franchise history. Nice of them, isn't it? I thought I heard on TSN that they pulled him from practice, so I assumed he was going today. No, that I don't know. That's not what I'm getting from Twitter anyway. And he's in. You saw he's in the lineups that they put out there. 2 days ago, he was in like their practice lines, and then when the lineups came out, he wasn't. So this is a big difference. And I'm hearing that it's game time decision, but they're definitely wanting to get him in the lineup. I think they might have held him out if the teams that were interested didn't require him to, be out there for them to see. But since one of them is requiring it, he's out there. All righty. So we got another 12 minutes or so. I don't have anything else today. It was really quiet. I was kind of just regular game day news kind of stuff for the Habs. So really quiet. And I was busy writing and stuff. So I don't have a ton of stuff. There's enough with just the trade news. I imagine you guys all know what the trades are. So me reading them off isn't going to be exciting. But whatever you guys want to talk about. Do I have to get on my knees and beg? Come on, guys. We've been friends for a while now. Anyways, it's going to be a long night. So I'm hoping for a good game at least for that. But, we kind of want them to lose. I don't know. I don't see them beating L.A. I really don't. I think L.A. got better. Yeah, I think that they got better with that trade last night. How it'll affect them tonight, I don't know. Korpisalo is not in the lineup, so that's true. We'll see. Bob Dylan Larkin signed for 8 years, $8.7 million. AAV. Really big contract. I think more than I thought he'd get, but $1 million more than Suzuki got. But they're all in that ballpark. Boy, we've got 29 people watching, so we should have no reason for no comments here. Give a thumbs up if you're enjoying watching. And send me a comment, and I will answer whatever I can. I mean, if I can, I'll answer. If I can't, well, the hell with you. Or else we'll just have dead air, that's all. All right. I guess I'm going to take off if no one wants to talk. I got nothing else. TSN crew lead by I think it's Duffy though, isn't it? Not Duffy. James Duffy. Am I right? Just to say, did a song bad for Bedard? Oh, I get it. What was the cover? Like, what was it a cover of? Michael Jackson's Bad? No, it's probably not it. I don't really want to hear it either. What have the Jets done? They did something, nothing big. They made some kind of a move. I can't remember what it was, to be honest. But they did something like 2 days ago or something. There's talk that PLD is going to get moved. That would be something big, but I don't know. Isn't the Jets? Aren't they like aren't they a contender in the West? So why would they move Dubois? It doesn't make sense to me, but Google it to a country song. Google what? The bad for Bedard was some country song? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Klingberg's still not dealt. Not as of just before I got on here. No. No, J-Van, I'm just being a grammar Nazi really on it, but it is Duffy. It's my bad for being a grammar Nazi, and I apologize because I knew what you meant. What can I say? All right, well, I think I'm going to take off. I don't want to bore you people. Anyway, like I said, hoping for a good game tonight. Hopefully, you guys will be around if you can be. And hopefully, we'll have some fun. Bob saying TSN reporting right now, rumors swirling about Max Domi. Yeah, I don't. It was announced that he had been traded to the Dallas Stars it was a draft pick, I think a second. And it was a second round pick and something else. I can't remember who it was. And then it got taken away. And so I don't know what happened. Very, very strange. And it'll be a 6 team if he gets traded, by the way. If the Leafs go after a goalie, who's out there? I honestly don't know. I mean, there's goalies on teams. I don't know who's willing to give up anybody. Thought Domi was dealt. Yeah, I'm telling you, Biel, it looked like he was dealt. I can't find what happened. TSN talking about Edmondson right now. Yeah. Who was it reporting? It was either Eric Engels or LeBrun, I think, reporting that they felt that Edmondson would be traded by tomorrow afternoon. Calgary, I know, but I don't think that's a serious rumor. I was just reading something about it that, why are they getting Eddie? Are they going to make the playoffs? Are they I don't think that's a serious rumor. So I don't know who it is that's really that interested. It can't be Edmonton. He was reported like Edmonton was interested, but they just picked up Ekholm and gave up draft picks for him. So I don't think there's a deal there. So I don't know who else it is. Maybe Toronto. No, Toronto's got an excess of defensemen right now, actually. Toronto's probably going to move a defenseman. So it's not Toronto, and I doubt Montreal would do that. So I don't know. Oh, I'm hearing Tampa Bay. That's what it was. Tampa Bay may be interested. There's one team. And I don't know if it's Tampa that is the one that wants to see him play first or not. For the Flames, it'll depend on how Eddie plays tonight and if Flames win or lose, according to LeBrun. There you go. Hey, Anthony. Hey, no worries, buddy. Have a good night and go Habs go, man. Is Florida going to do anything? Sellers of anything, right? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, they're not out. They're not in the bottom 10 or anything right now, but are they going to make the playoffs or whatever? I don't know. Jets don't have a lot of picks available, but have cap space. Maybe could be the third team in on a deal. Yeah, for sure. That could happen. Who knows what could happen still, really. Florida, their young goalie is in rehab. This is true. Spencer Knight is in the but to say rehab, I don't know if that's 100% fair, but he's in the where what Carey Price went into the what do they call that? But yeah, Spencer Knight is in that. You're right. Screw Tampa. Well, you know what? If they take Eddie off our hands and give us back something decent, no, why would you say screw Tampa? Habs kind of need to move Edmondson. Because he's taking up a spot, I think, on the blue line right now. When he's playing, if he's playing. Did I hear about Eller? Yeah, Eller went to Colorado. You miss him? It's been too long for me to miss him. Players Assistance Program. That's what it's called. Yeah. So Spencer Knight is in the Players Assistance Program. So he's probably, done for the year, the season. So we'll see. I don't know. Don't they have other goalies in their system? So and I don't know if they're close enough to being a contender or to the playoffs to make it worth their while to go out and get a rental goalie. Don't know. For me, I hope they don't and they drop. I'd like to have 2 picks in the top 10. But whether that'll happen, I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. All those questions will be answered. And it'll be nice to have that done already, to have it over. Hey, babe, how you doing, man? 4-3 Habs Suzuki, first goal. Awesome. And I think on that note, I'm going to take off and I'll be back in 20 minutes. Cyclone says, I went to the game in San Jose, got a puck too. Awesome. You mean over a puck that went into the stands you got? Awesome. That's pretty cool. So I imagine you're from the San Jose area. Are you a Habs fan in San Jose, or you're a Sharks fan that came across the live stream? What happened with Knight? We're not going to get details, Anthony. He went into the Players Assistance Program. I think last week or the week before. A Habs fan in San Jose. Well, welcome to the channel. Nice to have you in. We're right at the end of the show, though, but we're here for every game. Hey, Randy, how you doing, man? L.A. 4, Montreal 2, Kopitar first goal. Awesome. Anthony, not fair to say that. I don't think that's fair to say. Drugs probably. Could be drugs, could be alcohol, could be personal problems, mental issues. You don't know. So not really fair to say that till you know. Is there a chance that Monty could be traded? I don't think so. I think there's some talk about it out there. It's clickbait. I believe that's just people talking to get clicks. No. Why would they trade a goalie now? They don't have enough depth in their system even to, like, if they bring Primo up, then there's not enough goalies in the system this year. So I doubt that they're going to do that. Why would they? I think if they're going to move a goalie, like one of those two, it's going to be an off season. Baby is absolutely right. Could be anything. And it's his personal business. That's why they don't say what it is. They just say that he's gone into the play. What is it called again? Players Assistance Program. So, yeah. Not fair to speculate on something like that. It's really not. Because, people do it but if someone does it to them, they don't like it. So think about it like that. George Larac's predictions coming true. No. Mike Matheson's not getting traded. Come on. No matter how good the Canadiens get, they need another Carey Price. He carried us for long. No, I think they want to go away from that. Goalie carries the team. What's the word I'm looking for? Game plan, whatever you want to call that. I think they want to get away from that. This is tight to the wire for the Habs. They must get something back for free agents leaving, such as Monahan, Drouin. Well, I'm hearing for Drouin, they might move him, but it might be one of those future considerations deals, which means giving him away. For Monahan, if you're moving him on a shit. Now I can't remember the word. It's just gone. So it'll depend on what he does. If he does conditional, you have to trade him on a conditional trade where, depending what he does, what you get back. Good luck with the snowmobile. Bob, yeah, I mean, I could see Allen being traded in the offseason. That's a possibility. I could see that then, not before the end of the season. Why is Montembeault an asset now? I don't understand that. Is it like for every team, if a guy shows promise, get rid of him for an asset? Then you're just constantly chasing these assets. No, Montembeault is not going anywhere. I don't see them re-signing Monahan. Look he can't come back from injury. You want to sign a guy for it to be injured the whole year, in and out of the lineup. I don't see it. I don't see it. $450 You have a 450-foot driveway? I don't envy you then at all. Monty is here to stay for the immediate future. Monty signed 2 more years? Or one? I don't see them moving him. If they're going to move, I think they'll move Allen if they're going to move a goalie in the offseason. And here, the deadline, no. Can't see it. All right, I'm going to go now because I got to get ready for the next show. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Really appreciate it. Join me in, 16 minutes for the game, and we'll have a lot of fun there. And that's it. So until then, stay safe. Peace out, and I'll see you soon. Ciao, everybody.